Welcome back, my dear YouTubers, to Nazareto's channel. In this episode we have 2011 Toyota Camry, and we're going to be replacing this bumper, as you see, with the aftermarket bumper. The main reason why we're replacing this bumper, because it's damaged too many places. Whoever painted this, they did a very bad job, and this bumper looks very bad. Paint is peeling off. As you see here, we're going to take it off and put a new one. But first, let me show you the bumper that I received. This new bumper was shipped to me from this company called Bumpers That Deliver by MBI Auto. I've used these guys many times before. They are very good company. They shipped me this bumper. It's already prime, painted, everything ready to be installed. This is aftermarket bumper. This is the brand. I will share the link in the description. I've installed these bumpers on maybe 5 or 6 cars already, and I'm always satisfied. Perfect paint match. So let's just open this up right now. Okay, one more thing I want to point it out to you. The way they shipped this bumper, it was wrapped very nicely so it wouldn't get damaged. As you see, I already opened this end. Very professional. And it's still like some powder coating here, but it was wrapped in another wrap and so the product wouldn't get damaged. And as you see, I have two parts here. There's one here, and this is the bumper. And the reason for that is because the SE model, the Camry, has this part. So they were kind enough to send me the lower part for the SE model as well. Before you order your aftermarket bumper, open the side door, the driver door, and look for your paint code. As you see, it's all here. There's a sticker. You can take a picture and you can send them this, and there will be a 1G3. This is your paint code, three digits. Let's unpackage this bumper, see how the paint match. We're gonna align it with the car. So let's open it nicely. I'm carefully opening up this package. I don't want to scratch anything, but there's another layer of protection, this carton box. We're just gonna open it up. They did a really nice job packaging for safety. So we're still unpacking. They did very good job protecting the bumper. It's hidden right there. So there's one carton box, there's another, there's a wrap. So they did very good job packaging. And here's our bumper. So let's get it out. I can tell you, it looks nice already out of the packaging. It looks beautiful. So we open up the package, and don't be scared, guys. This is just a dust. And the bumper. Now, on this part right here, it's not broken. This part just needs to be heated up with a hair dryer or anything. It will unfold nicely. But don't just pull it. You have to. It's okay, not worry. The paint, I can tell you, it looks perfect. Almost perfect. So let's lift it up. So I'm just kind of lifted up, and against the hood I just want to see. Yeah, the paint looks very good. All right, that's good. Let's put it on the side. There's a sticker on the side, and you see there's a paint color 1G3 magnetic gray, and that's what I show you on the sticker on the car, on the vehicle. There's another sticker here. This is the aftermarket bumper, so it says something Tong Yang Toyota or something. It's painted, primed. All it needs is to be installed. So this company, Bumpers That Deliver by MBI, they also send this lower unit for the SE, because we have a SE Toyota Camry, and this is the lower lip, as you see right here. And it's also nicely painted, and it's gonna go on the lower portion of the bumper. But look at this, look how beautiful, look how nicely it's painted. Beautiful. So far I don't see any imperfections. So I want to show you guys how nicely they paint their bumpers. Look at this, no imperfections, perfectly matched. And on the inside there's still like the sticker right here. Also there's the paint color 1G3 magnetic gray. Yeah, very good. This is all the clips. So this is aftermarket, but these bumpers that they send, they ship out, they're very nice. We're gonna install it, it's gonna look just like the original. So I just want to point this out to you. If you don't have an SE model, you might not need this lower part. So when you order the bumper, send them the VIN number, send them the code, and they will send you the correct part, painted. I needed this part because I didn't want to reuse it. I wanted nicely painted one, and it came with as a set. Look at this. It's just little dust. Beautiful. So we also ordered on Amazon these bumper clips. It was for Toyota. It was a whole set, and I just opened it up just in case some of these clips, they crack, they break. We want to have new ones. I have zip ties. I have some plastic removal tool. You don't really need this. Get a good screwdriver just in case. Pliers in case you have to cut the zip ties. You need a 10mm socket. I know for a fact you will need this for this bumper. And also make sure you have some eye protection. These parts are very cheap. You can find them on Amazon. All right, let's get to it. Let's start taking this bumper off. We're gonna open the hood first. And there are a lot of retainer clips like these. We have to remove every single one of them. Every single one of them right here. I'll show you once we start working on it. And on the corner here, there's a hidden 10mm. We're gonna remove this. And we're gonna remove this clip. There's a screw in here, okay? So let's start with this 10mm. Much easier once you turn your steering wheel to the right. You have more access, you have more room to work here, so we can remove all these clips. You see, like this one, it's a 10mm, and I have my 10mm. We're gonna remove this one. I'm gonna remove this one. Once I remove this 10mm screw, the bumper is already loose on the top. Now we're just gonna move down here, remove this clip. I think it's a flathead screwdriver. All right, now I remove this one. You just pop it out. So you can take the shield and put it to the side here. And this is not supposed to be like this, but we put a screw here somehow. We're gonna remove that part. But for now, we don't need to remove this because this holds this lower part. We're gonna go on the top here and pull the bumper a little bit. You see there's like a little lip here. Just pull it. And we're gonna move on the top and remove this clip, this one. Okay guys, you see there's this clips right here. We're gonna remove this one, big one. There's this little one, so you could just push on it and this rubber piece come out. Okay, don't lose this. Now we need a Phillips screwdriver. This is a Phillips screwdriver. We're gonna remove this one. We're gonna remove again this one. We're gonna remove this one. This one. There's this another 10mm. This one. I mean, you got the point, right? You understand? You have to remove all these clips in order to get this bumper off. This is 10mm. This one. Now once I remove this 10mm and this one, the bumper is already moving. This top part is already about to come off, right? I'm just gonna see what else is holding. There's one more holding here, which is the Phillips one. I'm gonna remove this, and the top unit is moving already. Top. Once you remove these 10mm bolts, there's this one here. There was this one here. And this 10mm bolt, there's some clips here. This whole bumper on the top is already loose. There's our support bracket. So the bumper is already loose. And also we released this corner, but we don't want to pull it yet. I have to go on the bottom and remove some bolts. And at the same time, I have to go here, do the same thing, remove this one, 10 millimeter, which is hidden right here. Remove this, and we can unclip it and go from there. So underneath the vehicle we have these kind of clips, you know, one here, one there. We also have this 10 millimeter. Just go around, remove all this, nice and easy, all the way to the end. So I'm gonna remove this clip right here, but it broke right here. What else is holding? There's another 10 millimeter. There's one here, one here. So let's start removing all them. This screw doesn't want to come out. So remove this one on the top, this one here, I remove this one here, and we have a few more clips. Remove all these clips. Wiggle them out with a screwdriver. I remove all these plastic clips. Now we have these. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. Third one. I remove all these clips. I remove all the plastic. As you see here, all this is open. Everything. All these parts are loose. Nothing is connected on the bottom. Now we go on the top. Now we go to the passenger side. We're gonna turn the steering wheel to the left so we can remove this 10 millimeter bolt, which is hidden right there. Keep going, turning the wheel. All right, keep going. That's good, that's good. I'm gonna remove this, I'm gonna remove this clip, unclip the bumper. This one, and then we're gonna remove, actually we can unclip this whole bumper now. Carefully, carefully. Take the bumper off. Now, on the bottom, there are fog lights. Make sure the fog lights are disconnected. Now, you might need help now because you need to remove this connector for the fog lamp. You would have to press on this tab and pull it out. Same thing on the other side. Push on this tab and pull this connector out. Same thing on the other side. Now we're gonna take this bumper, put it on the grass next to the new one. Well, not as close to the new one, but you know, around there. And we're gonna see which parts we're gonna replace, reuse. This gonna be reused. This gonna be reused. This rubber piece is gonna be reused. Now the grill is gonna be reused. And this is brand new, like this whole unit comes as new. And what else? I can tell you for sure this bumper was repainted because it's red. So, yep. This car was a little bit rough, but it's still running. Yeah, this rubber piece is gonna go too. This grill, I mean, we could paint it black if you want, or just keep it the way you want, the way it is. We'll see. We're gonna install it. We're gonna see how it's gonna look. Now on this new bumper, don't freak out. Don't worry. You see this bend like this? Do not use any force. Do not bend it back. We're gonna use some. We're gonna apply some heat, and it's gonna nicely bend backwards. But don't crack it, because you don't want to damage the paint. If it's a nice, hot, sunny weather, you could leave it on the sun, and it's gonna pop back to its place. I decided while we have this bumper out, these headlights are so ugly, like yellow, and the water gets in there. We also decided to buy a new one. I'll show you the new one. So this is the headlight we bought. I'm quickly gonna show you how to do one side, how to install it, and then we're gonna go back to the bumper. That's the only reason why we're changing it, because we have access now. I don't want to take the bumper off again. There's a 10 millimeter here, looks like. There's one here, 2, 3, and we can pull this headlight out. Let's do that. I remove these 3 bolts, this one, and the headlight is already moving. One thing, be careful here on this bracket. Be very careful, don't break it. And pull the headlight forward. Okay, pull the headlight unit forward. and now you have all these connectors on the bottom. Push this tab. One connector is out. Be careful. Same thing on this one. Don't just yank it, just nicely wiggle it out. I don't want to take too much time on this headlight installation. I'm just going to do the left side. We took it out. It took like a minute to take it out. Let's look. This is the aftermarket. This is the original. We're going to compare everything. We're going to make sure everything is here. Remove these plasticky thingies. I'm just going to remove this H11 bulbs, turn it counterclockwise, don't touch it with your fingers. And then you want to change this one too. I'm gonna take this one, turn it and remove it. As you see, you turn it clockwise and that's it. This bulb is sitting nice and tight. The same thing with the other, but don't use any force. This is our low beam, just inside it, also turn it and we're done. Side here, the light looks very nice. We're just gonna plug it back in. We didn't connect the connectors, we just installed this light, and this aligns here, looks good. Now we're gonna connect on the bottom all these wires, plug them in and install this bolt, and then install one here and one here, and that's it. Done installing the headlights, and I'm just gonna continue with our aftermarket bumper. It looks beautiful, very easy. One bolt here, one bolt here, one bolt here. You pop it out and replace it. It looks gorgeous. Look at this, gorgeous, beautiful. Going back to this bumper, the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove these screws here and remove this head unit for the lamps. We need a Phillips head screwdriver. All right, remove this. Very easy. One screw and the whole unit comes out. Go to the new bumper, same side. Install it. Yeah, well, sometimes it's not perfectly molded, so you do have to a little bit adjustment. There you go. Reinstall it. Done. Same thing on the other side. Don't lose this bolt, and reinstall it on the other side. Alright, so reinstall it. Sometimes if it doesn't align, not to worry. This screw is gonna tighten it up. This is just a headlamp, fog lamp. Done. This old bumper, we have to remove this lower part. What's actually coming out already. There are these clips. You need a flathead screwdriver to push it, and it comes out. But don't force it. So just get your flathead screwdriver. You gotta push it in here. See these tabs right here? They're holding this whole unit. And then some of them already came out. See, you have to push it down on this edge. You gotta push it down here. I'm gonna grab a flathead screwdriver. As you see here, these tabs right here, you gotta separate it. And then this thing comes out. Same thing here, there's a tab. Just get your flathead screwdriver, just play around with it, and it's gonna come out. Just try not to break anything. I usually break stuff, but try not to do that. Here. So there's this tab. Okay, so it came out. Nice, very nice. Now this grill is out. I'm gonna set it on the side, but now I want to remove this lower lip as an SE model. Actually, we don't need to remove it. We have a brand new unit, so we're gonna grab a brand new unit. But I'm gonna reuse these clips, so I'm gonna remove these. So push down on this tab, remove it. Same thing here. Push down, on this tab, remove it. Very easy. Same thing on this side. Same thing over here. One more right here. And now we're going to, what we need to do, we need to remove these bolts here, and then remove this piece here. Just remove all the hardware that you see. Remove this one, remove this one, remove this one, you know, all the little pieces. See this plastic thing? We're going to remove it too. I have to remove this bolt on this side. This is gonna go, this is gonna be our new part of our bumper. It's gonna be installed. So now next step, we're gonna remove the top. All right, make sure you remove these lower bumper clips, because the lower, see, make sure you remove these. They're all around here on the bottom. This is the lower part. Just kind of wiggle them out. We're gonna reuse them. I don't have any hardware. That's all I'm gonna reuse. And then same thing like here. This plastic, we're just gonna boom, and it falls out. Now I wanna remove the emblem. I wanna remove the grill and this part right here. So in order to remove this, it's actually coming out. Very easy. Don't rip this rubber. Nicely. You know, push on these pins. You know, remove this whole thing. Remove this rubber piece nicely. I forgot this one. Oh, you got the point. Remove it. To remove this Toyota emblem, you see there's these plastic notches that's sticking out. Just push on one here, push on one here. There's no sensor in here, and it came off. Beautiful. That's it. Easy to reinstall it. Push it through, and then go on the other side. Click, 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 click. Now if you really worry, if you can put a dab of crazy glue if you really want to, but this emblem is not going anywhere. I'm moving it and it's sitting nicely. This is our Toyota emblem. Looks beautiful. Very easy to do it. Now we're gonna work on the grill on this part. I'm gonna reinstall that. This side we need a Phillips head screwdriver. Remove this one and remove this one. Very easy. One here, one here. And all we have to do, push these tabs all around, and the grill is gonna come off. Remove this screw, which of course it fell through here. There you go. Now we're gonna push down on these tabs. One here. So, you know, all around. Push one here, one here. Don't force it. Sometimes you just want to force it, you know? Okay. Alright, so you got the point, right? One thing we gotta do, we have to remove this metal bracket, but it's held by these special, like, plastic little retainers. There you go. One here. Okay, it was only held on two of them. And we're gonna reinstall it on a new bumper. So this metal bracket we're gonna reinstall on the new bumper, and it simply goes right here. Make sure this smaller hole and this big hole align right on this end, like this. You know, and just put those clips back. Put them back. This side, instead of using these old clips, I'm gonna open this one of these packages. Let's see, maybe these. We're gonna try to reuse these. See if it works. This is the new pin and this is the old one. It looks like it's gonna fit. It looks like it's gonna work. I'm gonna get a bunch of these. So we're gonna install these all around. We have a lot of these. So let's do that. Here, I'm gonna take this new clip. I'm gonna push it through here, through this hole.
Don't force.
There, you see it fits very nicely. And I think one goes here and one goes here. So yeah, and that's it. All right, so I'm gonna install this one. And
Is it same like this?
yep, and then we did one here. So this metal bracket, it's holding now. It's holding because we still have these big fatter one we're gonna install. But for now, it's holding nicely with a new, like, look how nice it looks, guys. See? And it's holding very well. So definitely order on Amazon these new clips for Toyota. Make sure you type Toyota bumper retaining clips and you get a bunch of these. So once you secure this metal bracket, you can take this rubber piece, you can reuse it. You don't have to get a new one. Just flip it on the other side. You can put some 3M tape, or you don't really have to do it because these bolts, these plastic bolts, are gonna hold it. You can just put it like this. And once we install the bumper, this rubber piece is going to be held by more retainer clips. So now I'm going to try to reinstall this bottom lip, and there are these openings. We're going to align everything. We're just going to reinstall it. Just push it through, and then let's do that. So once you install this part, lower part, it goes through these holes right here and it goes all around. Now we're gonna use those blue plastic retainers that we had. We're gonna clip them in. This is what I'm talking about. We have to install these all around. Here, here, go all around. See as many as you have. All right, as you see, just push it and then push one here, go all around, just like this. We're gonna go on this side, install this clip right here, but make sure it's pointed down like this. You hear the click, and it's holding here. Now we're gonna go here, all around. These blue tabs that we removed earlier. Show you a life hack. If you have these broken or whatever, use a bunch of zip ties and then just cut them off. And this part will be nicely pressed against your bumper. See? Perfect. See how nice it looks on this side? These original clips, we had some broken. I just use a lot of zip ties and just tie them up like this. Same thing on this side. I was missing some of these parts. I just use zip ties. There's nothing that zip ties or duct tape can't fix. So guys and girls, I decided to paint this lower part. It looks beautiful with a gloss prime and paint. We're gonna reinstall it like this. And once you push it, these pieces right here, they're gonna lock into place. You see? Align it, just align everything. You know, common sense, very easy. Don't force it. Make sure this end goes in here, this one goes in here. Make sure everything nicely aligned. And then you push it down. That one. That one. See, this has to come out through this little hole. And then you push it down. See, I align all this and all around. It's all aligned. Now we can push it down. Click, you hear click. And this will lock into place. This plastic piece will not go anywhere. Click. And same thing here. Make sure this clips. Now they're holding it. See how this clip is holding it? Perfect. Nothing is vibrating. Very good. If you have a problem, use a zip tie or duct tape or glue. Zip ties will save you. Sometimes you can just use a zip tie, but it looks good, solid. I want to show you how nice it looks. I painted, spray painted. It looks nice and black, beautiful. Very nice. Now we're gonna reinstall this grill. This grill I also painted. It's not perfect. You see some imperfection. I use ultra cover paint and primer gloss, black gloss. It looks so much better. If you have a new piece like this, yeah, you can install new. We're using the old one and it looks so nice. Don't forget to reinstall this plastic hardware. The one we removed, just push this one and it's sitting nicely. Same thing on this side. And then I already reinstalled these but some of them missing. I think here's missing. Just remember kind of where you remove these parts from, reuse them. And if something doesn't work, magic word, zip tie. I think I can use zip tie here on the bottom for this. You see here, I don't have special retaining clip like this. So here, I'm just gonna use zip tie. Nobody ever gonna see this unless you tell somebody. Put a bunch of zip ties, 3 or 4, to hold that bottom part. We have installed the lower lip for our SE model. We have installed the lower lip, installed this, and we painted it. Very nice. All this powder, we're gonna wash it off. Looks beautiful. We installed the hardware that we had that survived. Installed the emblem. So everything is good. All we have to do is install the grille, but we painted it black, and that's the only thing that's left, and we can reinstall the bumper. So the paint looks gorgeous, beautiful. This is what we're doing. We have to align each hole, like on the top. We're gonna start from the top, and then you just push it in. And then remember, there's a screw here that goes on the inside and one on the other side, and that's it. But it looks so much better. We did like spray paint it, so much better. So now we're just gonna align all these holes and just push the plastic piece through there. See, here we aligned it and we push it in, and now we go in on the top, and these clips have to go inside. There's like a hole there, and then we just push it in. So on the inside, you see, this has to clip in. You gotta push it in. You're supposed to hear click, click, click all around. All around. Same thing on the top. Guys and girls, it's not perfect. Don't judge me on this paint, but it's so much better than it was before. So we had some hard, difficult times with some of these clips. Some of these things were not aligning at all. I just put zip ties, like always. A lot, 3 zip ties in here, 1 zip tie here, bunch over here. The bottom perfectly clip into place. We didn't do any zip ties. See here, it's perfect. Same thing here, same thing here. And these screws are holding it in place perfect. All right, let's go to the vehicle now. All right, so it's not secured yet, but we're just getting the corners here, aligned everything. We just make sure everything aligns perfectly around the headlights before we firmly secure the bumper. It looks good. And before I clip anything in, these are the first bolts that has to go in. 10mm. It looks good. I think we can just push it in. We can install it now. All right. So let's finish it up. Now make sure the bumper goes inside. There's like a lip here, see? And there's a little lock, like latch. This might be hard, but on the other side it was easy. You kind of have to, the clip's supposed to clip in here. There, that one. And then we're gonna use this 10mm to secure it. Let's go on this side now. Here we're gonna put that 10mm. It's gonna tighten the bumper. And then let's go here. Now here, you also have to push it in. There's like a lip under this headlight. Now come over here. You see here, it has to align with this piece right here and here. Gotta make sure the bumper's sitting the best I can do. All right. So this is not like perfect, but we're gonna put some tensions once you apply the screw. You see, it's lined up now. Right. This car was in a previous accident, so it is what it is. It's not perfect, But let's go on the other corner and we're gonna secure that other 10 millimeter. I'm gonna take this 10 millimeter and we're gonna put it here. That's all we can do. That's it. Now, this vehicle was in the accident before, so it might be not the best perfect alignment, but this is okay. This looks okay. Now we're gonna push it in. We're gonna align it here. Put another 10 millimeter. Same thing here. Same thing here, and then move on the bottom. All right, guys. So yes, this car had a previous incident. We bought it used. It was in the accident. You know, they didn't fix it properly. But look, it looks so much better. Yes, this doesn't align, but it's 2011 Camry. It looks so much better now. All this dust, we're gonna just wash it off. It looks so nice. Yes, here maybe not a factory alignment, but still not bad. This is not bad for DIY project. Do yourself. This company who sent me this bumpers that deliver by MBI, they're amazing. Look at this. This fender, this bumper, and this fender perfectly matched. Awesome color. I'm very satisfied. Don't mind on this, we spray painted, but still looks so much better. So much better. All we have to do, we just put these bolts through, this one, this one, this one. Now we're just gonna put these plastic clips into place that we have from Amazon, and that's it. And then on the bottom we're gonna secure it. So let's show you the clips. So I'm gonna use these to secure this rubber thing. Push it in, bam. It feels so good once it's going. Brand new. You don't wanna reuse the old ones.
Can you show size?
I don't know what size, but these are, when it comes in the package, these are the smallest one. The link will be in the description for this. All right, here I'm just gonna reuse this pin. That's it. And then same thing on the other side. It's just so that the rubber piece is held in place. You know, it's just cosmetics. That's it. See, it's holding. All right, now I'm gonna close the hood, see how bad or how good it looks. Look at this, guys. It looks amazing in comparison to what it was before, but even here it aligns perfectly. All we have to do on the bottom here, I'm just gonna apply the rest of the clips, install the plastic, and then that's it. And here we're gonna put a new piece. So let's start with this corner right now. If you don't have fog lamps, you don't have to worry about, but I have a fog lamp. All I'm gonna do on the bottom, just gonna reconnect it. And that's it, just push this connector in and it should be good. Click, and this one is done. Go to the other side, do the same thing. So if you have a problem, if this piece is torn right here, and no matter what screw you put, it's not gonna hold. Just use a zip tie. And then you're gonna tighten the zip tie, and this piece is not gonna be flapping around. You see? Little zip tie fixes everything. I'm just gonna cut this piece and we're done. Better than the screw. Like some people just put a nice ugly screw. This is holding. All right, good. And this is tucked away. I put this new clip on this side. Everything looks great. Same thing we're gonna do on the driver's side. But there, we see, we can put a regular screw because there's a proper hole. Here we're gonna put a clip. This part, don't forget to secure this bumper piece to this bumper piece on the bottom, just like this. You have to fold it. I'm using this big fat retaining clips. You're just gonna do this and just push it in. Now it's nice and solid. Same thing, we're gonna do it here. Same thing, we're gonna do it here and all around. See, like this. That's it, it's holding. And then we got a few more. Make sure you do that. There you go. Keep going So all these screws are holding the bumper together. So now this plastic shield's supposed to go underneath, and we have more clips to apply. More. I'm gonna use the big fat one again, but I'll show you how it goes. Now, in order to install this piece, you will have a lot of fun. But this is how this one looks. See, the left side, and you gotta slide it under the bumper. Under the bumper. In some place you have to use the bolts, the screws. So it's gonna be fun. But this part goes like this. You see? And then we're gonna secure it. Look at this. It's just beautiful. The bumper is installed thanks to bumpers that delivered by MBI. Amazing look. I am so happy with it. Much better than what it was before. On the bottom here, sorry I didn't show you every detail, but you just go in the reverse. Remember how to secure everything, but we secure these plastic pieces together. That's how it looks. Just go in the reverse. Like I installed a lot of these new clips here. Nothing is moving. That's the most important. So you don't want it on the highway to be trembling anything. But it looks great. Everything is done. Make sure everything retained here, all the screws, everything. And don't be shy to use zip ties. And I think it was a great idea we painted this black. It looks so nice. All we gotta do, just kind of wash it. Let me close the hood. Old and trusty Camry looks so much better now. Thank you guys for watching Nazareto's channel. Hit that bell, link, subscribe, share this video, and definitely check out this company bumpers that deliver by MBI Auto.